What's going on, people? Hold on. Where are the people at? What's going on?
What?
Quit play. What's the deal? What's going on, people? No Cap High School
Where's that
football
guy?
preview show. What's the deal, man? I'm Will. I am in the building with Will and the Don. What's going on, Don? How you doing, my brother?
I don't know. I was looking for those other people. It seemed like some spaces are missing. I mean,
Yeah.
oh well.
I don't know. Maybe they'll chime in, but that's okay because we'll do what we do and we do it well. But I hope everybody has had a great Thursday, big time. I see you ready for baseball already, my brother.
Yeah,
What's the
I just
deal?
do it on, what I'm saying, give the baseball team a little shout out. Everybody else getting some love right now. So, what I'm saying.
No, they need a they.
Especially, and then leading up to that new show that's coming up. But I know you're gonna talk about that, but go ahead.
Right. But that's okay. I
Yeah,
love it,
yeah.
man. I love it. It's nice. I love what you're doing. I feel you. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, all that stuff that we do. We're on Facebook, TikTok, you don't stop, Instagram, X, Twitch, whatever, everything, man. Be on Spotify, iHeart, Apple. It is what it is. Make sure you do that. We're gonna have a great time tonight. We're gonna preview these games for tomorrow. It's some big games, and like the Don said, tomorrow I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. You be the first one to know. The new show drops 6 p.m. tomorrow. 6 p.m. tomorrow. I understand you guys getting ready for the game stuff, but hey, you can watch it later on or whatever. But hey, bird's eye view, brought it back around, retool it, it's ready to rock and roll. Got some new people on the team that's gonna be on there, so make sure you get ready for that. Hey, it's all good. But let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling right now because we got a game that actually I think it's going on right now, right? I think it is. I think it's
Right.
Douse at Weston. Douse 2-2. Weston's 1-3. The game is probably over. I ain't seen the score, but it's probably over.
Mm.
Douse, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak on it like I have not, spoke on it before. And I'm looking for my pens because Don and I will do our picks. Unlike some other people, I think they get scared and don't want to pick, but that's okay. Um, we're not gonna pick this game because this game is going on, and we the honor system. But Douse has to win this game. Douse has to win this game. I mean,
That's
point
very
blank. If
true.
you 2-2, you had to have some nice solid wins. You got to go ahead and take care of business on the road if you are Douse. And hey, Coach Crow, you got that one victory. It's time to rock and roll with that. Weston's averaging 3 points a game, man.
Mm.
I'm just gonna say that 3 points a game. What is that? What is that? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What is that? 3 points a game.
That's
What
all
is
there is
that,
to it.
bro? Like, what's going on? That's your peeps. That's your fam. That's your famo, bro. You got
Man,
you got the recipe.
I mean, I don't know. I might have to look into personnel. What's all going on down there? Because I mean, he took over. Was it last year?
Pleasure.
This year? Yeah. So probably maybe personnel. You know how it is these days. So kids just traveling anywhere, and then we got the new busing situation. Might be kids. uh, Who knows? I'm trying to come up with excuses, but so I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
all. That's all you had to say, brother. I don't know. I don't know. I'll take that. I'll take it. We got yeah. Okay. Look.
T Rock
Well,
is
no,
here.
that's on the thing. See, host.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
He ain't on there. T Rock ain't on it. He ain't on there. That's okay. Shout out to T Rock. What's going on, brother? It's all good. And the mayor, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, Dallas need to take this. But hey, maybe Coach Crow and them can score some more points and do whatever. So basically, they've scored 8 points on the season. All right, let's moving right along. Moving right along. We ain't gonna take that. We ain't gonna bet that nor pick that. Let's put it that way. Central 1-3 at Bullet East. Bullet East is 4-0. Bullet East, our guys who do the sports show for them and everything, has got a quote that they've been circulating to get the guys hype. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Central's coach, Coach Dancer. What's up? Friend of the show. what's going on, Coach Dancer? Pretty much, Coach Dancer said in the interview that basically, they played the big boys like I think it was Manuel Saint X or something like that to get ready. And
Mm.
so, boy, the guys are saying that, hey, man, they shortchanging y'all. Hey, let's show them because of physicality that Saint X and Manuel and all that. He's saying, hey, they saying, let's go ahead and bring it. Let's show it. Let's do what we got to do. With that, I'm gonna say this: if Bullies need that to win, then that's an issue. I'm just gonna say, that's an issue. You're 4-0 trying to get 5-0. You don't need no kind of that stuff that's in the paper from Come on, bro.
No,
They don't need that. But
no
go ahead,
bullet.
Don. What you got for us, bro? But go ahead.
No, like you said, they don't need no bulletin board material. I mean, heck, they should be ready at all times. Now they're looking good. 4-0.
Right.
I mean, the thing. What I'm going to start off first, Karen. Central recover off of that 6-7 loss last week.
Mm.
They got a rebound. And win. They got to win, and the quarterback is needed to help Cortez Stone. Cortez Stone. I mean, Stone has put up 466 yards this season, 6 touchdowns. He's averaging 155 yards a game. He has more than half rushing. I mean, more rushing yards than half of the passing that's going on. I mean, he's just like almost double the passing yards by himself.
Right.
So without
Right.
when they had that quarterback that situation right there. I mean, if they're gonna beat Bullies, they're gonna have to do something right there. I mean, it can't go only on Stone's back. But Bullet East though, they led by Cole Cornell. The
Mm-hmm.
quarterback is thrown for 735 yards passing, 11 touchdowns. This man hasn't been intercepted one time this year.
Ooh, bad boy.
Yeah, Bullet East is averaging 42 points a game, while their opponents are only averaging 10 points a game.
Wow.
So I mean, they sitting with these two wide receivers who, with Cohen and
Mm-hmm.
Bostack.
Okay.
Cohen has 3 touchdowns. Bostack has 6, and both of them have over 250 yards receiving for the year. So they got what they need. I think they slow down Citrus game some just to make them rely on the rush and not rely on the rush, but put some more pressure to make them pass.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't going to succeed. But I'm looking at Bullet East to come out with the win on this one.
I mean, it's they have faced Central. I think they faced them last year, so they seen Cortez. So I mean, granted, personnel does change and things like that. Who's blocking? Do people do get better? But they seen once you've seen a player, and can he get better? Hell yeah, he can get better. But it's not the surprise element of it. The problem is that Bullies is going to sling it all over the field, and you are not going to have enough weapons to keep up. Bullies is going to take this win, and like I said, no bulletin material needed for this
Mm-mm.
at
No,
all.
not at all.
So take care of business, Bullies. I think we both got Bullies. Let's go. Eastern 2-2 at Fern Creek 1-3. Let me see what I can muster up. Let me just put it this way: this is a must. Let me clear my throat.
Yeah,
Must win for Fern Creek.
must win. I was going that
Um,
way.
underlying. I mean, let's put it this way. You know, we forgot about the game. I forgot about the game against Jeffersonville, and you lost that game. It was a competitive game, 30-27. You cannot afford to be 1-4
Mm-mm.
and lose at home again. You can't do that. Eastern coming off a beatdown to do Pont Manual. You cannot take it.
Man.
You cannot take it. I mean, let's be real. Fern Creek has to win this. Eastern is still licking the wounds because they got blown out. Let's rock. I'm going with Fern Creek on this one, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because, like you said, they dropped this. Fern Creek is looking at a below average season, and this shouldn't be because I'm looking. for the rest of their schedule, and it's not looking pretty for them. I mean, if they lose this, they just might win one game left for the rest of the season.
Ooh, you got the
So
schedule up.
yeah, I got the schedule up. So
Who's
we
out
got
after this one? Who they got?
East WEB the boys after
Okay.
this one, but after that they got Bullet East,
Mm,
Mail.
mm.
Oh, okay. I didn't see Southern, so Southern, and then we have Cal. So that's not a pretty schedule.
Yeah, there may be two more wins on that schedule. Like you have to
Yeah.
take, you have to get this one. You have to get this one because now we're talking about positioning. Where do you want to go at? Do you want to play Mail at home? I mean, at their place. Do you want to? And I'm talking about playoffs. Or do you want to go? Well, actually, the first one you probably have to go play at Saint X or something like that. You know, you it's all about you. You want to send Southern out that way. You don't want to go to certain places. I'm just
Right.
saying. So who you got?
I'm looking for Mill. I mean, not why I said Mill because I'm looking dead at the schedule. I'm looking for Fern Creek to get back in action this week and probably blow this game open.
Yeah, I think Coach Abel got those guys' attention because, like I said, it's not like they got whooped across the river. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game.
Right.
So, but they got to have it. It's a must win for them, big time. Elder, Ohio, which we know. Ain't that what my guy from Louisville, the center that went to Buffalo
Yeah.
with the curly hair? Yeah. Can't think his name. But anyway,
I can't.
at Saint X. Saint X is 2-1. Had a bye week after the great game that they played against Mail. But Elder, Ohio, they are known. They can bring it. I don't know about this. Let's put it this way. Trimble, the quarterback for St. X, he averages 202 yards a game. Harbin is the leader rusher and a receiver. We've seen that they have other receivers, nephew Ant Barber, you know what I'm saying, and other guys that they have. So they got some offensive power, right? What are you going to do on their back end? Is either going to run the ball, smash mouth football, because early part of that Mel St. X game, Mel was running the ball. You know, had some penalties that called it back. So something's going to give. Is the back end, will that be exposed? This is a big game. And the scary thing, because I think after this, ain't they play Trinity after this game? So
Yep.
we're talking about smash mouth football. This is going to be a good one. St. X, hey, and you hate to say you got to have it because you don't have to have this game, but you do not want to get. You don't want to overlook them. You can't overlook them. It's an Ohio
No.
team. You'd be foolish because you're gonna get blown out. I just think that you bounce back. You need to bounce back on this one, and this is a blind pick because I didn't do my research on Elder. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I didn't even have this game, but I did do the research on Elder. But I do know traditionally they are powerhouse, just like Saint X is powerhouse. This is at home. I'm gonna need Saint X defense, the back end to step up, and I'm gonna need the rushing game with the running back hurt. That hurts them. You know, Harbin is a massive, multifaceted athlete. Back to do anything. He's versatile. He's a versatile athlete. What's that looking like running between the tackles against Elder? I don't know. Are we just gonna shoot everything outside? I don't know. But I'm gonna ride with nephew, man. I'm gonna go with Saint X on this one because hey, no one likes that. You don't want to be 0-2 going into, what I'm saying, as far as the last two games going into
Right.
Trinity. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride with Saint X. I think nephew's gonna take care of business. I'm gonna ride with that. What you got on this one, my brother?
I don't know. This
Ohio.
that's what I'm like. The OH. It's like, the OH comes in town. I want to say, since Ohio this season so far, have they just lost maybe one game or something coming just in Jefferson County or whatever else? It might have been one, but when they
Mm-hmm.
come, they come though. We know,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we know it's gonna be a physical game, and then hopefully Saint X can get out of here total, injury free, physical, because once they got to step into next week, because it's been on and on for St. X. That schedule has been looking pretty brutal for him.
Right.
But I think I'm looking at Elder to come in and pull a close one off.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, come on, X. Let's go. Hey, I can cheer for X except when they play the
Right.
Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can, it's all good. They got some great players on the team. Woo! Ferdell, 0-4 at Collins, 2-2. K Gooden. I mean, saw him at the game. Told him we need him on the show, so I'm gonna try to get him on the show. I'm gonna start with them. 2-2. They're at home. He averaged 213 yards a game, 70 yards rushing, doing his thing. They only allow 14.7 points a game. You at home. You need to take care of business. We all know that. Ferdell is allowing 41 points a game. Allowing
Oh my God.
41 points a game. This game's at Collins. This is not at home. Ferdell's taking on the chin several times at their own place. They average 7.2 rushing yards a game. That's like having the Don, will.i.am, T-Rock as your running backs. If we can get more than 7, believe that. This grown man weight is gonna get more than that. I ain't going too far. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I can get at least 10. And then I'm done. Don't hit me no more. I'm done.
In the game, coach.
Yeah, give me 10. Get done. Get 20. T-Rock, get 5. It's all good. It is what it is. I just need goal line. What I'm saying is this: I don't think Ferdell can keep up, bro. With this, I think this is a different beast. It's on the road. I'm gonna ride with Collins on this one, and Mr. K Gooden.
Yeah, Collins has not scored less than 20 points this year. So, I mean, they look to score. So, I'm just going to cut it short. Collins stays at home, cleans Ferdell out, and sends them back to Ferdell packing.
0-5. Yeah, that's Don gave you guys the nuggets on Sunday. Talking about win and all this kind of stuff like this. This right here, this is uncharted territory. Because if they don't show up, it's going to be 0-5. Yeah. And that's probably never happened unless it's probably the first time playing football. I don't know.
Yeah, that had to be back.
back. Way back. Yeah. But it is what it is. Holy Cross, 2-2. And Atherton, 3-1. Holy Cross had an impressive win versus J-Town. Atherton is doing what they do, bouncing back. They took it on the chin. Wait a minute. Did they take it on the chin last week or the week before? It was the week before. Atherton.
Who was that? Yeah.
Okay.
It was the
week before?
Yeah.
Okay. So they bounced back last week. And actually, I'm so sorry. I apologize to the mayor and I apologize to myself. The team on Dundee. This is what they're known for. The team on Dundee, since we don't have our merch, it is what it is. 3-1. This right here, what you got for us, Don?
Oh, man. So we got, good old Atherton. I mean, first let's start off.
Team on Dundee.
The Dundee Street.
Okay.
Holy Cross, the last 2 games they played, they've shut out their opponents by the combined score of 62-0.
So
okay. The Black Air Max has been, the black
popping for Holy Cross.
Right. So Penny Baker, the last 2 games, 144 yards. The game before that, 145 yards.
Like we was talking. We was talking. I know I was talking about like, hey, you need to show up. He's been showing out. Right. I heard you.
And then he showed up and has been showing out lately. So for the season, he's got a grand total of 402 yards and averaging 102 yards a game. So now we need to see, can Hoover, the quarterback, take some weight off of him for this game, because he's going to need some weight taken off because he is carrying that ball extremely low. So, and we got on the team on Dundee
Mm-hmm.
with Michael Carey, who's carrying their offense and has a season high of 384 and 8 touchdowns. He averages 96 yards a game. So we know the Dundee school.
You done called them out. The Dundee Road, the Dundee School,
We're gonna
Team
Team
Dundee.
Dundee, right? They did score a whopping 57 points last week, but I think it's still that ain't gonna happen this week. I don't see that popping like it. And last week they was going against Doss, so not discount Doss, but Doss did put points up. So hey, so be it.
Yeah.
But the quarterback though for Dundee
Mm-hmm.
has thrown for 5 touchdowns this year. But the
Okay.
thing about that, he's also thrown 5 interceptions.
Woo.
So both teams rely heavy on the running game, but who can get their passing game going to take some weight off to win this
Okay.
ball game? You know what I'm doing? I'm going with the upset with Holy Cross this
Woo
week.
wee.
My upset of the week.
Let me back you up. Woo wee. You was look, you was all up in their face. I wanted to back you up a little bit. You know
Well,
what I'm
I was
saying?
all up on it.
Yeah. You let them know, hey. Okay, so you with Holy Cross. Okay, nothing wrong. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I'm gonna say this. Holy Cross has been very, very good to me. The team on Dundee, even though they owe us merch, it's fam over there. It's famo. I don't think Holy Cross has faced some athletes like what Atherton has. J Town was a young team trying to find their way, all that kind of stuff. That's not Atherton. Atherton is trying to get back. Yes, 57 last week or whatever they got. I think they're gonna put up 40 something this week. I think they a little bit too athletic for Holy Cross. I'm all on Dundee. I think Dundee's gonna do it, even though you know what, they don't take care of the Will Show, the 54 Sports Network, the No Cap Show. It is what it is, and we're gonna keep it short and keep it rolling. I'm going with the team on that. Let me see. Oh, what's up, D? Good evening, fellas. Good evening. Good evening, D. Don's still not talking to you, but he need to probably have somebody else on. He need to have somebody else on that list too, and he has somebody else on that list. It ain't just you.
Hey, hey,
He had
you got
another
me.
person. He had another person he had on that. All right. George Roger Clark, 3-1 at Ballot 1-3. Um, this one right here, let's be real. We got a lot of must wins for a lot of teams.
We really do.
And Ballard's definitely, you know what I'm saying? Yes, they got that one victory, and that's good. They 1-3. You at home. You got to take care of home. What are you gonna do? George Roger Clark is coming there to come and take over. But I think the Bruins, Ballard has a ton of talent. And like the mayor said, you need to lean on Irving, the quarterback. That quarterback needs to go ahead and take care of business. You need to trust him, let him run and pass and do what he got to do, because 1-3 is not what you expect a Ballard Bruins team to be, right? New coach, get it, understand, but that talent is there. Ballard always has talent in all these sports. So, hey, man up, regroup. This is a big game for them. New week, let's get this win, be 2-3, and go into the next week with our heads up high and ready to rock and roll. Can they do it? I'm going with George Roger Clark.
Oh man, this is the thing about this. I mean, George Rogers Clark come with kind of like a balanced attack. So I think They're gonna come in Ballard. Like you said, Ballard needs to win this. They still need to get those. Like I said, trying to find their identity, regroup, the Ballard, the old Ballard back.
I don't know
What
if I can
people
get
know
that.
Ballard for. Maybe not right now, but George Rogers Clark is averaging 39 points a game,
Mm.
and I think has even Ballard scored that much the whole season. So I'm taking George Rogers Clark for the win.
Man, you know you was supposed to take Ballard. Yeah, Sis is gonna get you. Now, the man don't care. The man don't care. He is probably listening right now, and he don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I know somebody care. All right, bro. You better choose them battles wisely, brother. Choose them battles wisely. Mm. Georgetown, 3-1 at the Wildcats of Wagner. Wagner Wildcats. J-Town, even though they got blown out last week, is still only allowing 12 points a game overall. Mr. Ray, now, he's only averaging 69 passing yards in 34. We got to get that up. Very talented quarterback. It's got to be some receivers on that team. Like, come on, people's got to stand up. Or is that line getting demolished? Something's got to give. Something's got to give, right? Jaden Logan, what's up, Judon? Your son is balling. He's averaging 92 yards a game. Trey Shirley, 10 tackle for losses. I'm gonna say one thing. First of all, I'm gonna say two things. First of all, Coach is a good man, a good person. He's gonna get Wagner turned around. I'm gonna say that. That's why I feel, and can't take that away. But they're only averaging 10 points a game. Yeah, I'm with J Town. What you
Yeah.
doing? Are you riding with the homie? Are you riding with the homie?
That's the thing about it. I think it has to be the defense. I think. I mean, the defense is giving up too much. I mean, they gave up 56 points last week,
Uh huh.
27 the week before. I mean, they had a fight, a back and forth fight to stay in the game, and they gave up 8 against Iroquois and 33 against Grand Canyon. I mean, County. Like I said, I just see J Town winning, coming out on top. Probably end up with a blowout, but Wagner will eventually get hold on, you didn't supposed to laugh because that's supposed to be
Oh,
a
I'm
good
sorry. Go ahead.
but
Do it over.
yeah,
And
yeah. Look,
I'll do my serious face. Go ahead. Do it over.
okay. So with what's going on and Wagner, I think eventually Wagner will get to where they need to get to, but I'm looking at J Town to probably slide through this one with a blowout and keep this going. And but like in the future, keep an eye on Wagner in the future because good coaching always going to prosper.
South Oldham 3-1. Oldham County 4-0. I kind of switched that game around because I wanted to do something else. Let's go. South Oldham 77 passing yards per game, 191 rushing yards a game. Julian Miles 109 yards rushing a game, 46 receiving yardage a game. South Oldham, now this is crazy because we saw what they did last week. They said, hey, back
Right.
down. We've been whooping you for a while. I'm just going to say, I don't want to disrespect my brother's team. But they average 25 points a game, but they allow 24 points a game. So this is not like this is a powerhouse. Some teams just have your number. I hate that the number's 10, but some teams have your number. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Oldham County allows only 12 points a game. They average 34 points a game and had a slugfest and came up on top, you know what I'm saying, before, right? Derek D's, 174 passing yards is what he averaged. He has 9 TDs for the season. Jaden Corum averaged 133 yards rushing, 5 TDs. Miller Brown, who's one of their top receiver, but he also leads, tied co-leader with interception 3, and the other one is Ryan Giles, 3 interceptions. Let's go. Oldham County said, look. You know, last year y'all got us. Y'all ain't coming to Oldham County. We ain't the mother boys. Oldham County, I got you. What you got, man? Look like you might go with South Oldham. I feel it.
Oh, I've been covering Oldham County for the last couple weeks. I've been up on D's and all the rest of the guys. Yeah, you know, I like how Oldham County goes. And the OC, as they call,
Right.
I think they're stepping over the South.
Mm.
Sitting there.
Okay, so
Going
you
straight like that. Yeah.
you going OC.
OC.
OC. Not Orange County, but Oldham County.
Not Orange County.
Okay. No. I got you. That's all good. That's good. Is KCD back? They done had some impressive wins the last. KCD 3-1, but they traveled to John Hardin 3-1. Let's see what's going on with this. Let me go back up real quick because I had to bounce back. Actually, this is yours. What you got for us?
It is, yes, sir. KCD coming off last week's 64-13 win last week. Oh my gosh, 369 yards rushing.
Lord have mercy.
Led by McLean Cantwell. Cantley, my bad. Cantley.
Damn, you putting the quarterback. Look, that's the head coach of Cal.
He averages 105 yards a game. I mean, KCD right now, they all about the run. They have rushed for 747 yards this year, compared to just 164 yards passing. So we know what they're going to do in that backfield because they running that ball.
Right.
But let's go over to John Hardin. John Hardin has outscored their last 3 opponents 127 to 14. You heard that right.
Who's the last? Wait a minute. Who's the last 3 opponents? Give me that nugget. Give me that nugget before you try to trick me.
Henderson County.
Ooh.
Iroquois. And Greene County. I try to speak it. I try to speak it in there. Greene County, Henderson County, and Iroquois. So,
go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Right. But still, the thing is, they are another Russian team.
Okay.
They have last game they rushed for 495 yards in the game.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Led by their Mr. Pittman, I would call him.
Okay.
Who leads the backfield with already this season 961 yards. This man
and what?
With
wait a minute. And what?
Yeah.
Oh, Cavalli Pittman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's that guy. Yeah.
Cavalli Pittman, 961 yards, 13 touchdowns. This man is averaging 240 yards a game.
Wow.
Now, can KCD slow him down?
Slow down.
I don't know. So,
slow down.
I'm going with John Hart.
JH. JH. They're at home. And when you got somebody who's got over almost close to 1,000 yards already, who lives on the pole when they report it, I'm going with JH too. I mean, come on.
1,000 yards in 4 games this season.
Yeah. We ain't got to check on them, do we?
What's up next?
More! Coach McKay, what's up? My God, we still need them hats. Moore 2-1 in Grayson County, who I know got some running backs because we've been dealing with them. They're 3-1. This right here, woo, another goody. Grayson County last year was built on the run, taking care of doing what they got to do, right? Um, damn, what is his name? I want to say Hackshaw with the running back. But anyway, this is going to be a good game and also a test for Moore. Are you ready? Can you go on the road to Grayson County, right? To travel. Where the man at? He'll tell us, are they taking a commercial? How far is this? Is this a 2-hour? Is it a 4-hour drive? Did you leave tonight? All that stuff. I don't think they left tonight, but I think this is going to be a tough game, especially for a team. Coach McKay is building a culture, and he's doing a great job with that. And one of those is facing adversity. When you get down here in Grayson County, you're going to face adversity, and how do your guys react? This is a young team still. Big time. And I think they're heading in the right direction. I just think Friday night's going to be kind of tough. I'm riding with Grayson County on this one.
Well. Like you said, they have Moore has to travel to Grayson County, and by thinking of the mayor, let's just tell you, Grayson County is 72 miles away, so it's going to take them probably a little over an hour, probably about an hour and 15 minutes or so to get there.
They're on the bus, though. We don't want that bus flying, but we don't want them flying. We don't want them flying. Oh, they on the yellow bus.
They on the yellow.
They on the yellow bus.
They ain't going coach. So I don't know. They taking that travel. Anytime over that hour of travel, it gets a little frustrating, and it's gonna be a long ride home.
He said a long ride home, Lord.
I'm going with Grayson County.
Tell us how you really feel. Tell us how you really feel. Goodness gracious. Next up, we have North Bullitt at Bullitt Central. North Bullitt is 2-1. Bullitt Central is 1-3. North Bullitt averages 183 rushing yards a game, but only 51 yards passing. So they're going to ground and pound, do what they got to do. Jackson Dussel got 3 interceptions, so he's leading them in that defense and doing what he got to do with that. Bullitt Central, all you have to do is say Mr. AJ Lee. That's it. 150 passing yards a game and 41 rushing a game. He does everything for them, but will it be enough? This is the Battle of Bullitt. Well, we already know who won the Bullitt Cup. They done swept everybody, and they do what they got to do. Right? So I'm going to need...
Is this second place?
I don't even think... Ain't no crying in football. I don't even think it's no second trophy in football, but they playing for whatever they need to do. I'm riding with North Bullitt. I think they bounced back after, taking it on the chin. Bullitt East took the souls of them, but I think they bounced back, and I'm going with North Bullitt on this.
Man, like you said, North Bullitt, they hung on against Scott County. Bullitt East got up in them, and then they even let East Jasmine get it from the next week. I don't know if they're going to recover, and I think they traveling to Bullitt Central. I'm taking Bullitt Central.
Woo! I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you.
We get it.
Thank you. What's up, Coach P? What's going on, man? Are you in the house? He used to be my stat. That's the Coach P stats. I ain't received no stats. I don't know if you still doing it no more. What's the deal? I've been hanging on the thread. Hey, man, that's, All right, you off the screen. We got to get you off the screen. Yeah, you haven't helped us this year, man. I hope everything's going well with you, though. Hope you're feeling good, though. All right. Thank you, Don, for taking Bullitt Central. We like all donations. We love all donations. And speaking of donations, PRP travels to The Cliff.
The Cliff.
The Cliff. What is going on with? I'm gonna tell you what's going on with this. The Cliff only averages 18.5 a game.
Yes,
The
sir.
Cliff allows 26 points a game. They only get 35 yards rushing a game. And they have allowed a total of 436 rushing yards a game.
Mm.
It doesn't matter. You got PRP coming. PRP got one win, but I don't know if they can string 2 wins in a row. I think North Hardin takes care of the Cliff and celebrates and go to Dodge Chicken to take care of business. Big time. North Hardin takes care of business. You like that, didn't you? You like that, didn't
All right. Because I'm gonna tell you, last week I was just down in the Cliff,
you? In the Cliff.
I was right across the street from North Hart, and I heard them talking already about they ready for any Louisville team that comes up, and they talk about the next one is the
You
Panthers.
better slow down, Henny. You better just take what you got.
Well, they were saying they was looking at the schedule.
Okay. Be careful what you ask for.
Like they said, the Pleasant Ridge. It's not about to be too much pleasure when they come up to the Hardin County. So Hardin, North Hardin is going to take care of business. Seeing PRP with this 1-4 record.
Somebody bring us some Dodge chicken. That's all I'm saying. Get that chicken. The mayor lives by it. What's going on? Let's get it. Let's get it. Matter of fact, that Dodge is going to hook us up for a sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? So we can go and do what we got to do. PRP got that one win, but it's Round, the number one RPI team in 6A, takes a trip to Cal. Let me repeat that. 3-1 Round, the number. See, that's why you cannot believe in numbers all the time, bro. 3-1, number one RPI team in 6A. Let me dust this off. I got something for that. Stop it. At Cal, what you got for us, man? What you got?
Oh my gosh! So Round, it's another team. It ain't many teams that run a good balanced offense, but Round comes with it. They got an average of their passing attack is 128 yards with 6 touchdowns, but their rushing they average 150 yards with 8 touchdowns. But you got Savage, Mr. Jacob Savage needs to lead Cal needs to lead them and get them to where, as in balance this attack out against Cal. Because Cal's opponents are averaging 177 yards rushing. So then we're gonna look over to Connor Hodge, though. If you don't know about Connor Hodge over taking over Cal, you better ask somebody because he's
Mr. Is that Mr. All-State receiver that now plays quarterback? Mr. All-State D, also All-State DB that plays quarterback. Okay, go ahead. My fault.
Yeah, Mr. All Around. I mean, what doesn't he do? So the thing about it, you got Connor Hodge with 1,137 yards passing this year.
Lord have mercy.
13 touchdowns. The man is averaging 284 yards a game.
Wow.
Whew.
Impressive.
They're averaging 36 points a game. But now, can they get over from that loss from last week?
Tough loss.
Yeah, can they recover against Rad?
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you consider Rad 6A? Cal is what 3A?
Yeah.
Do you take before you make your pick? Are you looking at that? Like for instance, so that means Rao's supposed to be, I ain't gonna say equivalent, but like St. X, Mayo, like big boy status versus Cal. which Cal got talent. So do you consider that? What's your thoughts on that, real quick?
I mean, some of them. I mean, some of the schools that we do, or as in they have them. I think as with the whole, one, two, three, the A's. I mean, some of them match up, but some of 'em are overpowering. As in the build, they got the more players, the more talent. I would say, but then the bigger schools. But then some of them though, even if it ain't as big, they still got talent on that team
True.
that can overcome a 6-5A or whatever else.
Right.
Because some of these schools, even as we said before, should y'all even be 4A? How do
Right.
you get up here with the big boys? Y'all 5A? Y'all can scoot up another.
Right.
But just by attendance in the schools and whatever else, they're equivalent of it
Yeah.
makes them. I think this one's gonna be a drag out fist fight. Who probably wins it might be a fumble to win the game, a interception, a
Hmm.
turnover, something that's going to have to happen because these teams are just.
Who you
I'm
got, man?
looking at.
Quit bullying.
I
Who
know.
you got?
I mean,
Shit.
that's what
Who
I'm
you
saying.
got?
I'm bullying because I'm thinking because it's
Right.
so
Who you
much.
got?
Oh gosh. I'm going. I'm going Cal. I'm going Cal to pull this out against Rail. Let's do it. It's another one. I'm trying to make up distance in between.
Well, you already shot yourself in the foot on some of them picks.
N-
Uh,
No, it's gonna work. It's gonna happen.
the thing about it is, Cal's a private school, so yes, they got players that can play in 6A. You really can't even go about that no more because there's certain schools that got a ton of talent and male athletes or male enrollees and whatever in the school that they probably should be playing up. We know that. It is what it is. Um, Rab, it is. Can you defend this system that's great coming to you? Cal took it on the chin. I'm pretty sure they are going to be ready to rock and roll. So can Ral impose their will on Cal at Cal?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's going to be, say the thing. Ral may have a couple of players that's, big boys and, people are looking at, but, Cal does too. Cal has some stout offensive linemen. They have legit quarterback, receiver, DBs, all that stuff. I think, I'm going to ride with Cal also. We got to get the other Hodge brother on the show. So I'm definitely going to go ride with that. And then, maybe Ral can really be placed where they need to be besides number one in RPI and 6A. That's a tragedy. That's bull. That's really bull. It's not playing. Seneca at Butler. This is going to be quick. Well, who got this? Let me see. Besides us, who's got this? All right. Seneca at Butler.
Yeah.
Butler's in a disarray. Seneca had a nice win. I know I picked against them. I'm going with Seneca. I'm not even giving that even a thought today. This is a speedster. Let's go.
Right. I mean, I'm thinking Seneca knows how to score. They can score, and way Butler looks. They don't know how to score. They've been scoreless in 2 games, so I'm going with Seneca.
Yeah, these we got a few that we just like this one. Shawnee 0-4 at Caverna. Caverna. Shawnee and I have a little bit on this real quick. I do just on this. Christian Wright 30, for Shawnee 33 tackles, 4 sacks. Caverna averages 244 yards a game. The Martin brothers is taking over. Tyson 123 a game. Keon 85 a game. Jalen Crane 3 interceptions. I think Shawnee's probably averaging about 6, 2, 4, 3 points a game.
Yep.
Caverna.
Yep. As in, it's still that's another team that's going to take some time to try to get something going, get Shawnee back in the rhythm, back in old school style. So Caverna come
What's
down
that
there.
look like?
I don't know. I'm talking about old school. I'm talking about like the '70s. That's old school. Caverna. I mean, Shawnee. Go to the next one. Let's go. Let's.
You hypnotized me. Shelby County 0-4. This is another quick one. Shelby County 0-4. North Oldham trying to bounce back 3-1. Shelby County, the season's in so much of disarray. New coach, their star running back and linebacker is out. All this kind of stuff. North Oldham's going to cruise with this one. Colin Daniels 192 yards a game passing. Gray Schmidt 28 catches, 323 yards, 6 TDs. Andrew Paul, 28 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 5 sacks. Let me tell you this. You might want to go ahead and wear some like protective glasses, or sunglasses or something, because the light show's going off. And it's going to go off plenty. This score is probably going to be a 50 piece, 50 something to like 0. Yeah. I think the Air Force is going to be out. The Chicken's going to be out. North Oldham all day.
Shelby County scored 6 points, but they can't compete with North Oldham.
6 for what?
And
total?
Yeah, 6 total.
Twice. Oh yeah, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, no. I'm saying 6 points in this game.
They ain't getting that, bro. I thought you were talking about total. It probably is total.
No, actually, total they've scored 21 points, and they give up like.
So they average 5 points a game.
Yeah, and they give up like 40 points a game.
Man, come on, man. Who you got, man?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You got Shelby. You got Shelby. Okay, I got you down. I got you for Shelby. Okay, let's go. Shelby all day. Jesus Christ. Valley at DeSales. 3-1 Valley at DeSales 2-2. Go ahead, Dom. This is all you. This is all you before I chime in. Because I got some words for this one.
Oh, anyway. All right. we are going to see. We're going to see in this game is a little. Okay, I can't concentrate. We're going to see in this game is Valley really a legit 3-1 team? Is their record tell who are they? This is going to be their hardest game of the season against DeSales. And I mean, DeSales we know Devon Martin, but I think they've caught on to him right now. He ain't doing what he usually, but Devon Martin's on that field all day long. So he has a total of 376 yards for the year, 5 touchdowns, averages 94 yards a game. Their quarterback, Mr. Cameron Bishop, has 918 yards passing, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but averages 229 passing yards a game. But the thing about it, their opponents average 62 yards rushing, but only have allowed 146 yards passing. So with that said, the boss on the other side, the man is averaging 194 yards a game. So can they contain the boss? And it looks like the Mir Jones Jamie Jones is taking over just by looking. It looks like he's taking over more quarterback snaps than Mr. Malik. So I don't know, but really, can they? Valley has this as Rouse, Mr. Rouse, who's coming in transfer, running back, middle linebacker from Parkview High School out of Little Bern, Georgia. The man came out there his junior year. He rushed for 478 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. So can he come in and help Valley's rushing game to combine with their passing to give them more of a balanced attack to go up against DeSales? I'm going with Valley this week to pull it off.
Everybody knew you was going with Valley. Are those stats from Sunday or from Thursday?
These stats are from fresh today. Stats hot off the press.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. So okay, let's go. This game should be a good game because off the dribble, my guy, Mr. Martin, is going against Boss, and really they probably are. Let's see. Martin or Williams is going to be on Boss defensively. Coach Jackson is going to do what he's got to do. He's a hell of a coach. Ballard, Mel, all this kind of stuff. So we're going to see. It's going to be some pieces. As much as we are in enamel with Valley and the points and all this kind of stuff. The 1-6-8 team they faced, even though this is not 6-8, you know what I'm saying, was Southern, right? And that was a 38-36 shootout. Southern is not DeSales. So, and this is at DeSales. This is going to be very interesting. My thing is, as much as Boss is going to do what he can do. We're going to see probably Jackson come up with some schemes. But can Valley 92 yards that Martin is averages against better competition? What is this going to look like? Who is stopping him? Who? Because they're going to go to him and they're going to go to Williams and there's the other guy that they have. This is a very sneaky good game. If you do not want to go to the Male and Trinity game or the Manual and South Warren game, this game might be up your alley. This might be there. Because we're going to see, like the Don said, who's legit and who's not. And the Don, you took Valley, and it out of respect for you, and I know you're trying to come back into the standings, I got DeSales. And mama, there goes that man.
Mama, there goes that.
I have not got my Valley gear, so I have no allegiance to that. So I understand. It's all good. It's all good. You know, should be a good one though, guys. Check it out if you can. South Warren at DuPont Manual. Let's go. Well, let's see. Hey, the question is this: is Jerion playing this game? What's Hot Rod at? Hot Rod ain't on here. Hot Rod, paging Hot Rod, paging Hot Rod. Jerion didn't play last game. Is he hurt? What's going on? South Warren is a good team. And they are coming to DuPont. So we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see which team is legit and which one's not. South Warren, if you don't know what it is, that's down there at Bowling Green. They're not going to be afraid. They already played Ballard and smacked them around. But can they smack Manual with the new coach, Eckloff, and his way that he's doing, running the ball? Jerion is the leading rusher and the receiver. We're going to see. Manual has a ton of athletes, but South Warren does too. This is going to be a good game on this one. And I'm going to need to know if Jerion's playing. It makes a difference. If Jerion ain't playing, South Warren got this.
Yeah.
But if Jerion, because it's a young team. It's a young team. But they hold them out in high school football. You really don't hold out nobody unless you hurt, right? And Hot Rod ain't got the hat yet. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go with the ace. I'm going to have to go with the healthiest team that I know, and I don't know if Jerion's healthy. So the caveat is I'm assuming that Jerion's not going to play because I haven't heard anything. And so I'm going to go with South Warren. If I knew for 100% Jerion was playing, I'm going to go with Maine, but I'm going to go with South Warren.
Good one, because I was thinking the same thing, because that's definitely a factor.
It's a huge factor.
Definitely. That's a huge factor, because Mac definitely is not going to be able to do it all back there by himself.
Right.
I mean, I know they got it. They got other weapons, but Jerion he's the main guy. He's the leading receiver, the leading rusher. I mean, he's
DuPont himself. So without that, you got South Warren. They average 35 points a game, and by looking at it, they strictly they go over that pass a lot. They lean a lot on that pass. And with that saying, without we don't know the injury report ain't up yet.
Take me.
The factors ain't in.
Take me.
So that's why I'm going South Warren on that. Sorry, my man, your peeps, but we gotta get the reports on Jerion if he playing or not.
Damn. I thought I had you.
South
Southern.
Warren ain't nobody just walk over. That's not no walkover team.
You're right. Southern 0-3 at Iroquois 1-3. This is a quickie. I will say this though. Let me throw this out. Southern averages 15 points a game. Iroquois 2 points a game. Southern 83 yards passing, 85 yards rushing. Iroquois 30 points allowed average. This is at Iroquois Southern. If you cannot beat them, then I mean, come on, bro. I'm going with Southern, and this is like by the chinny chin chin, the hairy whiskers of the chinny chin chin. I'm gonna go with Southern because if you 6'8" and you can't beat Iroquois, then this is a serious issue. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut it straight to the point. Southern it is. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, the biggie of the night. Go ahead.
We do know Iroquois is physical. Don't we know they physical? What did Coach say early this year? They physical. That's what they are. They physical and got that one win. So
yeah, it is what it is. All right, get that out of there. Okay, the game of the night, the game of the biggie. Can't you see how much you mean to me? Male 3-0, Trinity 3-1. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock this one. I'm gonna do the stats, then I'm gonna let you rock it, and I'll capitalize off it. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. So male, led by Jordan Williams, the quarterback, had a coming out party against St. Xavier. It'd be very interesting to see how he follows up against Trinity. Chase Burton averages 142 yards per game, 8 TDs. Antonio Harris averages 75 yards rushing, has 4 TDs. We finally got a glimpse of him at the receiver spot, right, against St. X, and he looks dandy, period. Mel allows 13.5 points a game. They scored 32 points a game. 128 yards allowed per game. Only reason why there's 128 because Trimble threw for 300 and something yards on them. 175 yards rushing per game was Mel does. So, off the bat, what you going to do against Trinity? Trinity, Zane, averages 150-yard passing. He's had 6 TDs. I think he got a couple interceptions. Jamarion Berry, who's been a staple of the poll, averaged 98 yards a game, 17.5 points allowed a game, 24 points what they score as far as Trinity, 77.5 rush a game allowed, but they also allowed 212.5 passing yards a game. And that stems from that one team came down there and just said, hey, we're going to pass nonstop. You can't stop this. Down, what you got?
right there alone, by you saying the stats, I mean, it sticks out. By myself, I'm thinking of what Trinity actually gives up. And to Mel, you do not want to give nothing up. We know Mel has the defense. We know they have the offense, and their offense, I think, can get by with what they want with our against Trinity's defense. I know they still, from their loss of defense from last year, how many players, how many had to, replace. But I don't think they still, by what they replacing them with, still are going to be able to hang with the elite
talent that Mel has across that board right there on those skill positions. So with that said, I'm taking Mel to win at Trinity.
Uh, Great. I think the line play is always crucial. Period. Yes, I was a former lineman. I think it is, but I still can't get over that Trinity replacing 8 starters on defense. I don't care what no one says. That is hard as hell to replace 8. Has Mel replaced people? Yeah, that goes. But 8, only 3 returning starters, unless the 3 starters are Warren Sapp, Dick Buckus, and Ed Reed. You're gonna hurt. You're gonna hurt, right? My thing is this: can Mel's back end, who I thought, you know what I'm saying, was not up to par against Saint X. How would they react? Because you know Zane is gonna pass that ball. You don't face Zane. Most of you guys done seen Zane before. How is Mel's secondary gonna react to Zane? Are they gonna be sunk in like they was against Saint X and got exposed? Are the communication with the safety going to be better? Because that's where Trinity can beat Mel, passing. I mean, St. X almost did it. You know what I'm saying? But besides mental lapses and all this kind of stuff, can you, Mel, contain Zane? That's the whole thing. Because Zane only averaged 150. 150 is a lot in high school. It's probably equivalent to like 225 in college. And that's decent. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to understand that yes, Harbin ain't on that team. Like to me, and I told you guys, I think Saint Xavier, Saint X has one of the best recruiting, if not the best recruiting. I'm not recruiting, receiving a group period in the state. The receivers across the board, and they show their asses off against Mel. I don't think Trinity has that. But they do got one dog, at least. Right. Jeremiah Lynn. My guy, who I interviewed last year, he is a stud. If Mel can't contain him, it's going to be a long, long night, or just be a shootout back and forth. What is the secondary? My challenge is to the secondary. You guys need to amend what you did last 2 weeks ago. If you're a secondary person, you know, y'all, that was not a good look. Defensive wise, will we see Spike out there destroying him and Mud, Corn, Davion? What are y'all going to be doing? What's going on? We need to see Solomon. I need Solomon to go ahead and take care of business. Be that leader, captain of that defense. You got to step up because this right here is going to be action-packed. But when I go to the offense, Jordan, it's another opportunity for you to shine. Let them know I am the quarterback. Now, in next year, I'm that guy. Let Antonio eat because no one in the state can guard him, bro. Let him eat. And Chase Burton is a man among boys business decision. Spike. Talked about on defense. Offensive line. Right? We just had George. We got Johnson. We got all of it. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. I think this is probably going to be a stress test if Trinity can understand that, okay, these dudes can score at will anytime they go. Because if they break, if you don't game tackle them, it's going to be a long night. And I think it's going to be a long night. I think Mel going to go in there. I think what helps Mel, they already played St. X. Having that, going against that talent, because the first 2 games was not good teams. This one, St. X was good. Let's go. Let's regroup. Had a week off. Coach Wolf is a mastermind behind that. Coach Porter understands what the weakness is. Coach Camp, all those guys. Hey, let's rock and roll. I think Mel go ahead and take care of business of this one. Great game. Get out and support these guys, period. Not just this game. Every game. You got a kid or know somebody, if you're in the neighborhood and you want to go check them out. Quit playing. The Don, what you leaving the people with? My brother.
Oh man, I want to tell you what. Sometimes people have too many worries. They think about too much what's going on in their lives. I want to tell you, you will find peace amidst the storms that threaten you. The sun will come back up, and it will shine again.
Love it. He's a poet, guy. That's why he got his own show. The Don's Fantasy Playbook. He does what he do. It's all good. Without a doubt. Hey, let me tell you, hey, support, support, support. The community, we love our youth sports. We love our high school sports, middle school sports. Support these kids, guys. Do that. They deserve it. They go to school. You got to get those grades. You get into practice. These coaches, show these coaches love. Well, these coaches ain't making money like that. I know you get upset. Ah, what are you doing? But I'm gonna tell you what. It takes a lot to deal with. Some teams got 70 players, 40, 30, 20, 100. It takes a lot to deal with that. But then also deal with their parents. Give them a break.
Right.
Understand that everything's not perfect. This world is not perfect. Support, support, support. If you're alumni, get out there. I'm not saying every game. Get out there 1 or 2 times a year. You can do that. You can do that. Support. That's what it's all about. And that's what we're about. Bringing everybody up to par to what's going on with the schools, what's interviewing and all this kind of stuff. And that's why we love what we do. Make sure you get ready for Sunday. Big time. Sunday recap show. No Cap High School football recap show on Sunday, 11 o'clock. And tomorrow, 6 o'clock, the
Tomorrow.
debut. Birds. View. Everything Cardinals, baby. Without a doubt. We out of here. God bless. And hopefully we see our brothers shortly. I mean, soon. Maybe they okay. God bless.